I'm so glad to be with you here today, and I just want to ask you a few questions about your story and how you came across Amira's house and what life here has been like for you. So tell me, how did you hear about Amira's house in the first place?
Oh, I went to a Fort Worth pregnancy center where I took my pregnancy classes, and they referred me here and told me to call her.
So they referred you here and had you call Renee to make that connection. So where were you living at the time? How far along in your pregnancy were you?
A friend's friend, and I was 9 months.
So you were 9 months pregnant, living with a friend of a friend, and you knew you needed someplace different. So then how has Amira's house, with all the different, the different provisions and different resources that you've been connected to, how has Amira's house given you hope for what is your next season of life?
We have a lot of connections, so like if I need a car, like she can find people for that, or like find people to donate for my driving, how you say, practice driving. So like if I needed anything, like she always like finds a solution. Working on getting my driver's license and a car, and like getting closer to God, like reading the Bible and Bible groups.
So what does a day in the life of Amira's house look like?
Wake up, daily devotion at 10, and breakfast, and then, well, everybody's day is different. I do schoolwork, and depending on the day, I do counseling. Tuesday is Embrace Grace, and like stuff like that. And then I think after 6, that's when we like relax and watch movies together or something, go out to eat.
What's something new that baby's doing right now that excites you?
Well, like I said, he finna start crawling, so him getting on his knees, like tucking his knees, and like, he's probably not staying high, but he's going like this, so he's learning to
Got a little wave going?
And he's learning his name. Like when I say his name, he'd be looking at me, so. Now, I don't know if those are coincidences, but to me, he's learning.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. You guys are in a safe place here, and you guys have that time to connect and bond all day, and just to watch him grow and thrive has been so fun. So what would you say to someone who maybe hasn't been connected with Amira's house before, or hasn't been a part of Amira's house? Why would you say it's important for them to partner with Amira's house?
I mean, as a mom, like if they don't have a supportive, like no support from like their family or their family.
Yeah, if the mom doesn't have any support from her family, or her family can't support her.
Yes, and like if they don't have a bond with God, I feel like it would be good to come here. And like as a house mom volunteer, I mean they'll be helping a lot,
No, there's lots of different ways. I mean, Amira's house connects people in so many different seasons of life, and it's just a big community and big family. So just to kind of give an example of how Amira's house can really support their moms and support the residents here, and what they, what their goals are and hopes are for their baby. Tell us a little bit about when you came to Amira's house, and then 5 days later you had the baby, and what did that look like? You went to the hospital, and who was with you?
Miss Renee, our house mom. And
did she stay with you the whole time in the hospital?
No, she was the one helping me through my contractions. And like it might sound weird, but like when they push on your back, like to help with the contraction, she did all of that, and she took pictures and videos so I could remember the moment.
And then what was another goal that you wanted to experience with your first baby?
Well, it was no choice. My baby finna get breast milk.
You wanted to nurse?
Yes, or donor's milk, because some women do not produce, but I was
So you knew that was something you really wanted to do. And so did you find that support here and those resources here?
A lactation consultant, right?
Okay, yeah.
Yes. They have one that volunteers here, and she taught me with a baby doll before I gave birth. And then she taught me when my baby was here. And like she came multiple times, like if I got confused,
nice.
Or if I felt like I wasn't doing it right.
Just nice to have those different pieces of people coming in
and
offering help and guidance in different areas. So it's so wonderful. So then you got that experience, and you had that partnership in the hospital with Renee, and then you had that lactation consultant that came a lot in the beginning to help you support you in that decision to nurse him too. So it's been really neat to watch you guys bond and connect and just be in a safe place here at Amira's house in his first year, which is so important for development. It's been fun to watch you grow in your role as a mom and as a high school student graduate and as a new driver. It's just been really a gift to see. So thank you for sharing your story with us today. Thank you for being a part of the Amira's House family.